So I look better at the front, okay? Good morning, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to the Manchester Marathon 2021. You might recognise some of these faces. That one, her name's Liz. She's on the channel quite a lot. We've got Ali and Jason behind us. Ali and Jason, very kindly, were in my support group for the Outlaw Full this year. So thank you very much, guys, for coming out, allowing us to park in your parking space, etc, etc. We'll talk to Jason more later on because he's qualified for the 70.3 World Champs in St George next year. Yes, you can hear all the applause as people are doing now. But anyway, unfortunately, it's not about Jason today, it's about Liz. Liz, Manchester Marathon, are you ready?
I think so.
Good. Okay, right, we're going to walk down to the start and then, yeah, we'll see what happens. Should we do that?
Yeah.
Wicked. Apparently this is a well-known football ground or something, who knows. Anyway, it's getting busier and busier now. We're walking towards the start. Liz, your first ever marathon. Do you feel ready?
I think so.
Good.
Feeling a bit giddy.
Yeah.
A bit excited. Nervous.
Well, you've missed the team talk. I might start doing team talks on Cameo for like 100 quid a pop or something. If you want a team talk, let me know down below. If you've done Manchester Marathon, well done to you. Let me know down below how you got on. Obviously, we're still pre-race, but this is going to go out a day or two post-race. Liz, you've done the training. You've done about 16 weeks of specific marathon training. No injuries, no niggles, no hiccups. It's been absolutely spot on, so I think you should enjoy it today. Don't go too soon at the beginning. Take in the surroundings. Stick to your plan, and your plan is what? Do you want to talk about it or not?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about the plan. The plan is just to keep a lid on it, if I'm honest. You know, I want to enjoy it. I don't want to get into a hole and absolutely hate it. I want to actually take it all in and have a great time, whilst also trying to do my best, obviously. But I want to make sure that I don't cross that fine line between enjoying it and then it's soon going into I really hate this and don't ever want to do a marathon again. Okay, right, well, I'm on top supporter duty today, so we'll see you at the start line in a minute. Okay, so we don't really know where we're going, but Liz is going to follow all these people with numbers on and no medals, hoping that they're going to go to the start. I'm going to try and get a couple of miles out on course and do what I can in terms of viewing. You're not going to take a camera with you, are you, running around a marathon? So we'll say bye here. Good luck, have a great race, enjoy it. Thank God you're chucking that jumper away on the start line. And we'll see you out on course soon. Thank you.
Ready?
Yes.
Ladies. This is crackers. Come on, that's the 1 mile mark. I'm trying to see Liz in this sea of colours. Absolutely crazy. Like I feel like my eyes are straining so hard to try and spot her out, and it's hurting my eyes. Liz didn't want to talk about her plan, but I will talk about her plan because she's doing it now. So she is wanting to run close to 4 hours. She doesn't think she'll break 4 hours, and she doesn't want to go off at a pace that's a lot faster than she's trained, because, sorry for not looking at you, because she doesn't want to blow up. So she's going to do her first mile about 9:30, and then she's going to try and run every other mile around 9:20, playing it by ear depending on how she feels, but she's hoping to come in that's like 4:05 or something around there. But she wants to enjoy it, she wants to have a great time, she wants to not absolutely blow up and just enjoy her first marathon. So I'm absolutely behind that plan, so hopefully she's executing that race. We all know what it's like, don't we, when you start a race and you feel good, it's all too easy to go off too fast, and I think with a congested start it's easy to get frustrated because you might lose a bit of time the first mile, but you've got to just not get frustrated about it. So anyway, hopefully we'll see you soon. The live track is not working. Brilliant.
There she is, right there.
Where? Go on, Liz! Come on, Liz! Stick to the plan. Good stuff. 1 mile done, well done. Come on, Liz! Sticking to the plan. Still going all right?
Yes. I'm warm out here though.
Good. 4 miles in. You're looking great, looking strong.
Thank you.
So she has just gone through 4 miles. I didn't get a split on the first mile because the live track is down, but between the first mile and the 4th mile, it took her 27 minutes and 40 seconds, something like that. So she's pretty much on 9:15-ish pace, something like that. So she's on plan. Now I think we're gonna go over to 5 or 6 miles or so. So we'll see you again then. 6 miles, well done. Feeling good? Good. See you in a bit. Oh, nearly missed her. 6 miles in. I've got 47 minutes plus a mile. What's that, about 56 minutes or so? 10k in about 56 minutes, Jason? What's that for marathon?
56 minutes for 6 miles.
God knows.
I don't work in miles.
Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, we're now going to go a bit further down the course. This is where it gets a little bit more complicated, isn't it? Because it's an out and back, but we'll figure it out. We're just riding bikes through crowds, it's fine. if there was a prize for the most aerodynamic spectator, Jason has got that award. Right, you go first, plough through that crowd, and I'll follow you.
Right on.
Right, cheers. You're 5 minutes ahead of where I thought you were. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Go on.
Get along.
Are you on pace?
Yeah.
Good work. See you in a bit.
Come on, lad.
Oops, 9 miles. Oh, I've not added the 1 mile on at the start, have I? I was not ready for her then. She shouted at me. Okay, anyway, well done, Liz. 9 miles done in about 1 hour 25-ish.
Superhero.
Lunchtime. I don't know if you can see that sign behind me. If you can, it's pretty self-explanatory. If not, it says halfway, and that represents the halfway point of the marathon distance. So 13.1 miles, 21.1k. Now Liz should be here in about 5 minutes or so, and her time on the road will, if everything's gone to plan, will be about 2 hours and a minute, maybe 2 hours and 2, somewhere around there. Now I've not had any input into her like pacing strategy for today. She's trained under the guidance of Coach Matt, so she spoke to him about it and they've got some sort of plan together. But this is her first marathon. She doesn't want to go out and ruin running for herself. She wants to go out and enjoy it and have a good run, and she can always come back and try and do a faster one. It's not to say she's not going to go in as hard as she can today, but I really just try to emphasise to her, don't like ruin it. That was my only input. She looks like she's going well so far. We last saw her at 9 miles. I had a mouthful of food, so I couldn't really ask her any questions, but she seemed okay, and to be honest, she's ran up to 22 miles in training, so she should be okay. But you know, race day is always a little bit different, isn't it? So look forward to seeing her in a minute. Halfway point, it's no doubt motivational for her and a lot of other people, and yes, we'll see her in a sec. I'm getting a bit like, I feel like I really want her to do well, but I'm trying not to be like the, you know, pushy parent, pushy boyfriend sort of relationship. I'm trying to just let her do her own thing, but I really want her to do really well and really enjoy it and so on. But I'll give her a shout. Come on, Liz. Halfway now, still smiling, good work. Looking super good. Good. Keep working, you're looking strong. That's it now. Less than halfway to go. I'm going to see you again about 18, okay? Okay. Good work. Go on, keep pushing, well done. I reckon she's gone through halfway in about 2:02, maybe 2:02 and a bit, so bang on schedule, just like clockwork. Classic Liz pacing. She always sticks to the plan. She's not one to go off too fast like somebody else I know. Anyway, gonna now go out to about 18 miles. It's actually pretty difficult to make progress on the course. It's quite busy, so you're not really going much faster than the runners, so I need to get on the bike now and make some progress. But we cut across the course to get to 18 miles, so should have plenty of time. Okay, 19 miles in. I've had to hit the sugar. Just, you know, you get as far into a run, you've got to sugar up. She went through half marathon. The tracker is now working intermittently at 9 minutes 13 per mile pace, which meant she went through a half marathon in 2 hours and 49 seconds, which of course times by 2 means that she should come in at 4:01:39 if she runs the second half exactly the same as the first half, and if she's running the actual distance that the marathon courses and not like taking long routes around the corners and stuff. As we know, when you do these events, those things are not always the case. You're not going to run the second half at exactly the same time as you run the first half, so whilst that's really encouraging, it just says to me that she's not gone off like way too fast. That's exactly where she needs to be. If she was to come in at 4:01 or something, yes, it might be really annoying to not be under 4 hours, but how about that for a debut marathon? To be close to 4 hours, I'll be absolutely buzzing with that. So hopefully she is enjoying it and feeling good, and who knows, maybe she'll pick it up, I don't know. But she's looking okay, wasn't she, at 13 miles? She said it's getting like tough miles now, but I don't know whether she's saying that for dramatic effect or whether she's actually feeling it a little bit. But hopefully the crowds and stuff will motivate her on. But we'll see her here in about 15 or 20 minutes, I think, and then we're going to go to 23 miles, and then the finish. It's quite slow going to get past the crowd, so I'm going to need to get a wiggle on the pavement. But 19 miles in, if you've run a marathon, you know it's getting tough about this point. Lots of people jogging, lots of people walking. People will be doing run walk strategies and all sorts, but it's just so many like hard-working people. You can see they're running for different causes on their vests and stuff, and yeah, really good to see. You can see people really like gritting the teeth and getting through it. So yeah, really well done to anybody racing today. Well done, guys, good work. Ash, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, not bad to be fair, yeah.
19 miles in, mate.
Yeah.
7 to go.
Yeah, doing well.
Feeling good?
Yeah, I've seen James and Liam, yeah.
Oh, wicked. Are they on the road or behind?
Yeah, it was a few miles back, but yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's so hard to see who people are.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
my bike's probably been nicked, so I'll see you in a bit.
Cheers,
Come on, Liz. It's tough stuff, isn't it? You've got 7 miles left, just over 10k. Just keep ticking them off one at a time. Feed station to feed station. You got it? How's your pace holding up?
slow.
Just keep at it though, consistent. There's only 7 miles to go. Good work. Less than 7. Sorry, mate. Good work. Go on, Liz. Looks like she's finding it tough. But you know what? Marathons are tough, aren't they? So that's all right. 7 miles to go. As long as she keeps running, there's only so much time you can lose, isn't there? Even if you're running 30 seconds a mile slower than you planned, it's not a huge amount of time. So come on, Liz. I'm going to go now to 23 and then the finish. 21 done and dusted.
I feel a bit like Lionel Sanders hobbling around.
Well, just keep plodding along. If you keep jogging, you will hardly lose any time at all. Just keep ticking them away. 5 miles to go. So close, keep working. She feels like Lionel Sanders, like she's hobbling. Bit of YouTuber beef there, Liz. You're trying to stoke the fire between me and Lionel. Anyway, marathons are hard, aren't they? If I'm honest, I'm surprised that she's struggling because she's done 22 miles in training, not much slower than this, and she was fine, but it's so hard to pinpoint a performance down to race day, isn't it? So there's so many variabilities in life. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go up to 23 in a bit now and then the finish. I'm trying to toe the line between being annoying and being there all the time and being present every couple of miles or so. So I don't know. Anyway, so let's go.
So well!
Keep pushing. What did she say, Ali? Go on. What did she say?
I'm not sure, but I'm feeling it.
Well, she signaled to like, aimed it.
Is that what she said? Well,
Not feeling it.
there's only a park run to go. Come on, Liz.
Come on,
3 hours and 48 minutes in, and she's got 3 miles to go. So maybe 4:15, 4:20. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I've been all over the place with timings today. We'll see her at the finish. Let's go. Come on, Liz. Come on, Liz. Well done. Yes. Well done.
Well done, Stuart. Well done, Anna. You can stop now. Half forward, mate. Well, James and McQueen.
Very John, she looks happy.
I guess she didn't want to stop and kiss me then, like I've done on every triathlon I've ever done. I won't hold it against her. Well done, Liz.
Oh, there she is.
Hello.
0% there.
You okay? Well done. Brilliant. Really well done. Should we just go across the road so you can have a sit down or something?
Yeah.
Are you okay walking with or anything?
Yeah.
Are you okay just walking across the road? Right, cheers. Look, mate, left, right.
I don't know what has happened to my leg here, but it's absolutely like so painful.
Is it?
Yeah, sort of the last probably, well, I don't know, when I started getting miserable on every time I passed it.
What, about 6 years ago?
Yeah.
Don't laugh, Ali.
Just so painful.
Is it?
Can you take some stuff off?
Yeah. Are you saying you're not going to drive home?
No, I'm never doing a marathon.
Come on then, let's talk us through you. What do you want? Do you want anything?
No, it's a bit blur at the minute.
Do you want any clothes out or anything? Towel?
Yeah, I want, yeah.
Yeah, but they're only going to be able to get out this way.
Yeah, when you scared of heights?
Yeah, just push to the side, yeah. Oh, looking good, Liz.
Don't get too close to me though.
Aw.
Wait, I'll lean on the balcony.
You don't let me get too close to you. Okay, so we are now actually back home, and I honestly don't like doing event debriefs just sat down. I always try and go for a walk outside or something. We'd hoped to do it at the event, but it's too loud and noisy. Tried to stop somewhere, off at somewhere on the way home, but it got dark. Got dark really quick, yeah. So anyway, here we are. Liz, I nearly just slapped your leg though. That'd have been a mistake, wouldn't it?
Yes.
How was the Manchester Marathon today?
Oh my goodness. It's just so bizarre because like I couldn't have been in any more pain and like felt so uncomfortable and just wanted to like curl up in a ball and not.
Do you want to break it down? Start from the start. So you got to the start. You know, we videoed all that bit. So you got to the start.
Okay, so or even like the lead up really. I felt like I had a good.
Yeah, so 16 weeks ago, Liz started training.
Yeah, I felt like I had a good lead up. You know, like Matt, I couldn't wish for any more from him. He's been fantastic with guiding me with the sessions and things and sort of getting me to the start line in the first place. And this week, I think I've, you know, rested well, eaten well. So the pre-race preparation, I don't think could have gone any better really. I feel like that was all completely nailed.
A bit full of cold, wasn't it?
Yeah, a bit full of cold, but yeah. Getting to the event, the start line, it was great. It was a great atmosphere, wasn't it? You know, so many people, You know, spirits were high. It was just great to be a part of that experience as well. And sort of Jason and Ali as well were a great support today because they actually live in Manchester, so they kind of took us under their wing and pointed us in the right direction. You know, we parked at their place and things as well, which made all that a lot less stressful and much easier.
Couldn't wish for a more energetic support crew. They're absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, so thank you guys. Yeah, then it was sort of staggered start, so...
I did tell the video what your plan was, do a 9:30 first mile and then 9:20.
Yeah, staggered starts. That was pretty slow going. I felt like, you know, I understood why they did it and it was completely the right decision, but there was then like a massive gap from when the B wave had gone before they took us forward for the C wave and things. So that was a bit like, oh, come on, you know, we just want to get started now. We're in this pen, we just want to go. Got started. The route was great, and there were a few hills actually, you know. It wasn't as flat as what I sort of imagined really. There were a few hills, like ups and downs going over other roads and things. Up until mile 18, it was all going really well. I didn't feel...
You were bang on plan, weren't you?
I was bang on plan, but I didn't feel quite 100% right. You know, when there's just something where you kind of know that it's not going to end well. And I've not felt like that in any of my long training runs. Like, I've literally felt really buzzing throughout the whole of my training runs, and like I probably could have continued during them and gone further and things. But yeah, there was just something I knew just wasn't quite right. But I was managing to, I just sort of told myself, you know, keep the pace going as long as you can. And I was fueling well, that, you know, that all went to plan as well. So I was drinking plenty, having my gels at the right sort of frequency that I'd planned to have them as well.
So you had 6 or 7 gels in total,
yeah, I think I had 6 or 7 in the end.
2 bowls of full steam.
Well, I had more than two bottles to drink. I took loads of water on. That was another thing. I was very thirsty, and it was a lot hotter than planned as well. Like the sun was very strong and very hot. And I don't think for the training runs, although we've had nice weather, we've not had warm sunshine down on me.
Because we do it quite early in the day, it's been quite cool, hasn't it?
That's it.
So you got to like mile 18 and then things started going a tough.
Yeah, I started to struggle. I got horrendous pains in my legs.
Happens when you run a marathon, doesn't it?
No, but like a real horrendous pain. Like
are you doing that to show people, or are you just stretching?
It's like down here, like in my left leg, that was then kind of like going round to the back as well. Like, you know, your hips start to feel a bit achy and things like that, but this was different. This pain was different, and it felt almost like my leg could have just like given away at any time.
You shouted to me, I feel like Lionel Sanders.
Yeah, that was a joke, because obviously he's a fantastic runner. I'm not all taking the mick out of Lionel, but I did have a bit of a swag going like he does for the last part of the run, although he still manages to go a lot faster than I did. So you know, that did spoil things, and then I kind of had a few miles not in a great place, and on reflection, I probably should have still tried to keep myself a bit more cheery. But when you're just really hurting and you know you've still got like 8 or 7, 6 miles to go, like you just can't be happy, can you? You cannot be happy. But no, I still kind of just sort of took on board all the shouts and cheers from the crowds and things. And then with not far to go, I tried to kind of pick it up again for the last mile. I had a stern word with myself, gritted my teeth and put in a bit more of an effort to get myself across the finish line. So I am really chuffed, like it's my first marathon. I think the only thing is obviously what I didn't quite reach the expectation in my head that I thought I was going to do. So there is a little hint of disappointment, but you know, I can't be too disheartened really, because I've done it. I've got the medal and I've got the t-shirt. So there we go.
Exactly. Right. A couple of things from me. Firstly, don't put yourself down. It's your first marathon. Yes. That's an excellent debut. I'm sure the legends on this channel will reiterate that's absolutely brilliant. It could have gone so much worse. I appreciate it might be a little bit disappointing, because I think like your 23-mile training run, if you'd have carried on, it would have been a bit quicker than today. But part of being an athlete is not just delivering a training session when there's no pressure, you start exactly when you want to. Part of it is delivering it on a race day where you've got to go somewhere, follow, you know, start in a staggered start and use the on-course nutrition, all those sorts of things. That's part of it. So I don't think you should be disappointed at all. I think you should give it some thought about doing another one. You know what training's involved now. You know what you did to get to where you were today.
retiring.
No, I know. We give it some time. No pressure, is there? I know Triple Brutal James is messaging you saying let's sign up to some ultra or something, but perhaps we don't need to listen to him just yet. I'm really proud of you. It's brilliant. I think you also forget. Not very many years ago. Was it 3 years ago? You ran 2:15 or 2:17 for a half.
Longer than that.
Was it 4 years ago?
Yeah, 2016, I think.
Okay, so 5 years ago. Oh, that's not as impressive now.
Yeah.
Oh, you ruined it. Anyway, but you've not been an athlete throughout your childhood. You
No.
picked this up in your early to mid 20s, and I think you're doing damn well. So well done.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Can I eat my donuts?
Yes, you can eat your
What
Project D
what I
donuts.
saved from last night.
Yeah,
As a treat for tonight.
Right. Okay. Anyway, so what next then, Liz?
Oh, I don't even know right now. Eat donuts.
Brilliant. Okay. Thank you to those who said hi today. A couple of people said hi to me and to Liz in the course, didn't they? So absolutely brilliant. This is not the comeback. I'm going to have another week or so of not doing videos. So I'll share video more details from that. But I'm just aware this video is going out during this hiatus period. Thank you very much, everybody who has messaged me, commented on videos, otherwise engaged with me. I've read everything, taken it all on board, having a bit more time to consider, and I will be back very soon. Oh, you're actually going to eat that on video, are you? Okay.
Well done to everyone for today.
Yes, if you race
Hope you've all
Manchester.
got a donut to eat.
Yes, exactly. It's going to be all right. If you're new around here, please do hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you in a few days at 4 p.m. maybe, probably, don't know. See you later.
Yeah.